Right, make this make this a quick one because I don't have much battery on the phone, or the phone doesn't have much battery. It's on 10%. So let's go. Done a lot of walking today, hours worth. I was just out in an area I've never been to before, and I was out exploring with someone. We were just talking. It was a lot of fun for sure, and I think I'll be going to this area again. Just go there, chill out. It was relaxing. It was quite peaceful. That's basically it for the exercise and all that I did. It was hours worth of exercise, but there isn't much to report back. That's what I mean. So move on to what I've planned to be the main topic of the video, which is it's only a matter of time. Very basically, I came up with different wording for this topic, or it's just a waiting game. That's my wording for it, but yeah, it's the same thing. So we'll get into it. I'll put it in speech marks. I'll put the title with quote marks because it's a way of thinking that I came up with before making the video. Yesterday, or maybe even a couple of days, I don't know, but yeah, very basically, it was a couple of days ago or so that I thought about this, and hence the quote marks. I'm just waiting to hear back from the people at the CrossFit place, see how that goes. I mean, tomorrow, I'd like to imagine that they start getting back to be both the CrossFit place and also the place which I've got to set my CV over, which I don't want to work at as a plan A, but I instead want to work at as a plan B. Should be Monday. If anything, I've just talked to my tutor about stuff. Just talk to just talk to people, really. Not even necessarily about the course, but just in general. That's what I want to do. I want to be speaking to people more, otherwise my social health's got to keep on being down the drain. I was out with someone today, so it's not like I'm completely isolated from people that I want to be around as a whole. It's not that, but I like to be talking to people who I want to be around more often. I'd be wanting to speak to friends more often than I do at the moment. And as I get a job, I'll be speaking to more people generally. Now, these people aren't going to be my friends, but it doesn't mean I can't be on friendly terms with any of them. Seeing as we're all interested in improving our health and we're focused on that, and especially if the environment's healthy, if people don't get filled with jealousy if they see someone like me moving forward, go from the level 2 to level 3 and then level 3 to level 4 with the qualifications and progressing. I think that would actually be a healthy place to make friends, even though the foundations of the relationship would have been business. It can be possible to make friends from work, I think, because anyone could be friendly to anyone, and it's in the name, friendship, friendly. It's the same root word, friend, or at least polite, pleasant. You can get along with people you work with. I really wholeheartedly believe that. There's a piece of rice on the floor and that I have to clean up. This wasn't me, this is my parents' mess. There was rice and curry today, my mum cooked rice and curry today, so I think it was that. It's got a bit dry, but anyway, I'm feeling really healthy after coming back. Like, really healthy. This is not how I'd be feeling whatsoever when I'd be on YouTube all day, just waiting to pass the time. YouTube, I have been on porn as well. literally just yesterday when I went on in the evening, it was literally just because I was bored, and I'm just waiting to move on. That I let that get out of control, and it was very impulse driven to the point where I got a headache. My head was pulsing with constant YouTube usage and porn together at the same time. Absolute destroyer to the brain. But now that I've come back from speaking to someone, my mind feels healthy again. I'd like to have more interactions with this person, and in the similar way that I have with the person I've gone out with today. But I don't know how that would be possible. People work now, people work, and even during school times you'd have the Monday to Friday. So I don't know how that would work. But it's something I could figure out. But yeah, that's all there is to report back. As and when I do get a report from an update from the people that I want to work with, I'll make a notice on the PT Diaries episode, but I'm making the notice here today with what's going on because I think I just wanted to have a little something to say on the videos today, or for this daily log today, because yesterday's one was literally just a black screen. So on that note, just be finito. That's all I've got to say for now, and eventually I'll be moving on with the job and speaking to more people and living more socially healthy. Even in my course manual, it literally says social life is a part of your health, and I do think it plays a big part, in a significant enough part to notice in mental health. So I'm willing to agree. I'll try and figure out how to talk to people more often through text and going out. Having more friends is the way forward. And I could do that through clubs, sports clubs, so I meet people who do care about their health at least somewhat. I've just got to do it now, like fighting clubs, boxing, martial arts, swimming, yeah. Maybe other sorts of sports as well, but even those three, that's enough to create significant friendships and learning with people. Another last thing that I wanted to say is, as and when I get money, I don't think I'd necessarily be spending money only on resources but experiences as well, because I know that from like going out, for example, I can learn a lot from experiences with the complete immersion of being around and doing things rather than just looking at a book. Oh, I thought that was going to be the last thing I have to say, but it's not. I actually have one more thing. I'll end the clip here now though, just so that the phone doesn't die before I finished it and then the footage corrupts. For a second there I forgot what it was, but I remember. Because I've gone on this trip to this place, I can't afford the gym membership anymore. Unless I ask my parents for money, which I really don't want to do. So I'm not going to, I'm instead going to have to terminate the membership. That was the other thing that I wanted to say. So by the end of the month, or however the gym wants to do it, I'm not going to be able to go to that gym anymore because I don't have the money to pay for it. I can't pay for it. Now, I think there's someone on YouTube, Nisha, saying I can't. She said saying I can't is a part of what can make people poor in a financially unhealthy state, I call it. And I could say I would be able to afford it later. And I really believe that, but Just not right now. Things will have to be like this soon enough. And I'd like to imagine tomorrow I'll get the news saying, yep, we can take you on board. You just gotta wait, that's all. But in the meantime, I'll go and learn some anatomy and physiology. I think that's just, it's not the only thing I can do, but it's something, it's a start. Rather than being on YouTube all day, just bored out of my mind because I'm not getting out. But yeah, I'm done. If I get out again before getting a job, it'll probably be going to that place where I'll be working. But for now, just be finito. That's all I've got to say. So cheers to hearing back from them and being able to move on from this unhealthy way of life. Peace. It's only a matter of time.